In the last section, we put together the core of the Node.js web application. If you didn't follow along in the last section and you just copy pasted the code, just make sure that you've got your index.js file and a package.json file. You'll also want to make sure that you've got your terminal open inside of your project directory. And so if I list out my current files and folders, I should see the index.js and package.json files. Okay, so we've got some source code here, and now we need to figure out how we can wrap this all up inside of a Docker container. I want to first begin by telling you a little bit about Node.js and how we're going to start up this application. So just in case you've never made use of Node before, 2 commands that you need to be aware of to install dependencies and start up this application. Anytime that we want to start up a Node app, we have to first install a set of dependencies. And we can install all of our dependencies by running a command npm install inside of our project directory. This starts up a little program called npm, which is somewhat colloquially known as the Node Package Manager. This is going to run that program and install a couple of dependencies for us, and of course it assumes that npm is installed on our local machine, or inside the container, as the case may be. The other thing to be aware of is that we're going to have to eventually start our server up. And to do so, we're going to run the command npm start at the terminal as well. And again, this also kind of assumes that npm is already installed. All right, so with all this in mind, let's now start thinking about the Docker file that we have to put together. Now, this series of operations that we are going to put into the Docker file is going to end up looking very similar to what we did in the last application. So in this somewhat complicated diagram,